Welcome to the WION podcast, where we explore fascinating stories and ideas from various fields. In this episode, we uncover how modern fighter jets stay controllable only because onboard computers make thousands of split-second decisions the pilot never sees, revealing why unstable airframes, fly-by-wire controls and digital engines mean the computer flies the jet while the pilot fights the battle. It starts with a deliberate design choice. Most 4.5 and 5th generation fighters, including the F-16, Rafale, Eurofighter Typhoon, Gripen, and F-35, are intentionally built to be aerodynamically unstable. This design makes them extremely agile, but impossible for a human to control directly. Without computers correcting the aircraft hundreds of times per second, the jet would become uncontrollable. This alone means flight computers must make constant decisions in the background just to keep the aircraft stable. Instead of mechanical linkages, modern fighters use fly-by-wire, or FWB, electronic signals between the pilot's controls and the flight control computer. When a pilot moves the stick, the computer doesn't simply obey. It interprets the request, checks aircraft limits, compares it with sensor data, and decides the safest possible version of the pilot's command. These computers adjust control surfaces hundreds to thousands of times per second, far faster than any human pilot can react. Fighter jets have very strict limits for G-forces, angle of attack, and airframe stress. If a pilot pulls the stick too hard or too fast, the flight control computer automatically blocks the command to prevent the aircraft from overstressing or entering a stall. This protects both the pilot and the jet. For example, the F-16, Rafale and F-35 will not allow the pilot to exceed preset G limits, no matter how aggressively the controls are moved. The engine control system, such as FADEC, decides optimal fuel flow, compressor speed, turbine temperature, and thrust output. It prevents flameouts, engine stalls, and over-temperature conditions automatically. The pilot only demands power. The engine computer determines how to deliver it safely. Fuel balancing between tanks is also handled automatically to maintain aircraft stability during maneuvers. During aggressive dogfighting or aerobatic maneuvers, pilots rely heavily on flight computers. When performing tight turns, high angles of attack or high G pulls, the aircraft is close to aerodynamic limits. The onboard computers continuously adjust control surfaces and engine output to maintain lift, avoid stall, prevent G-lock situations, and preserve energy. Many maneuvers seen at air shows or in combat would be impossible without real-time computer intervention. Despite the high level of automation, fighter jets are not autonomous. The pilot makes every combat decision: when to fire, when to turn, when to evade, when to climb, and when to disengage. Computers assist by stabilizing the aircraft and managing systems so the pilot can focus on tactics, situational awareness, and mission execution. Advanced jets like the F-35 even fuse sensor data into a single picture, but the final decision always remains with the human. The best way to describe modern fighter aviation is this: the pilot fights the battle, the computer flies the jet. Flight computers ensure stability, safety, and performance, while the pilot uses the freed-up mental bandwidth to think, strategize, and react. Without FBW and digital engine controls, today's ultra-agile fighters simply could not exist. The relationship is not about replacing the pilot. It's about enabling them to do more without being overwhelmed by the physics of high-performance flight. Thanks for tuning in to this incredible story. If this episode resonated with you, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more captivating stories to come. Stay tuned.